What's going on, guys? Bart here with Tully Television, and today we're going to be getting into a comic book review. But before we get into all that, I want to thank all of you for stopping by, liking, commenting, sharing, all that beautiful YouTube stuff. I hope that today is the day I earn that subscription. If so, you hit that red subscribe bar down below. But without further ado, let's get into our review today of Silver Surfer Ghostlight #1. Now, I initially got this series, this issue, because I am a Silver Surfer fan. And actually, if you look up here, there you go. That was unplanned, but Funko Pop, I don't really have too many of them, but some of them are of characters that I am a fan of, and Silver Surfer is definitely one of them. Norrin Radd, the last of his kind. Almost was going to be the last of his kind. Sacrificed himself to become a herald of Galactus. That means that he's going out looking for planets for Galactus to eat, basically, because that's how he sustains his life energy, by draining the life forces of planets. And in this series, it doesn't really revolve around that relationship, but a relationship he had with a character named Al Harper. But let me get into who put this issue together. John Jennings is the writer. Valentine DeLandro is the artist. Matt Milla, Milla, is the colorist. Taurin Clarke is the cover artist. Now, we start off this issue basically with this being of light calling out to someone by the name of Tony. And as we go through the morning here of this family, we realize we meet Tony, we meet her brother Josh, we meet her grandmother Big Mama. Josh and Big Mama share their love of blues, and Josh acts like she never heard of B.B. King before or other blues legends. But I think she just plays it off, obviously, like she's never heard of these guys, because she wants to encourage his interest in older music, because a lot of current music, if you want to call it that, especially R&B and hip-hop and rap and stuff, came from a lot of these rhythm and blues guys back in the day. So any interest by young people with that music back then should be encouraged. B.B. King, I actually got to see B.B. King perform one time at, I believe it was because I was 12, Flushing Meadow Park. I went with my uncle. It was fun. But we basically see, like I said, Tony going through her day of school, of having an annoying kid brother, Big Mama always around to try to steer them right. But she's always very inquisitive. It seems like this young girl, Tony, is very inquisitive. The family happens to be living in this house that was owned by her uncle, Al Harper. Al Harper is a character that Silver Surfer had met. I'm not sure exactly what time period, but Silver Surfer fell from the earth, landed near Al Harper, and he proceeded to help Silver Surfer recover and save the day of whatever that mission was at the time. When Al Harper passed away, to show his gratitude towards this to this person, he made his grave shine an eternal light. How that's not been noticed all this time later is, I guess, the premise of this story. And Tony and Josh here, who was told not to go near the shed that's on the property, they wound up going to the shed and finding out these things here, finding this lab, so to speak, and inadvertently setting off something that is shooting off the eternal light. So there must have been some sort of way to still have the eternal light be shining, but now that's been disturbed and bothered, Silver Surfer's attention here has been drawn to it, which is going to draw him to Earth. In the meantime, let's see here. I almost forgot about this Dr. Solomon character. I guess this I almost forgot about this Dr. Solomon character. Also waiting for a signal, I guess, to see if Silver Surfer will make his way back down to Earth. Tony and Josh run off, thinking they really screwed up. We see Silver Surfer, or at least his perspective, rushing to the gravesite. But then we have Al Harper here, coming apparently back to life, I guess. So Silver Surfer's thinking that someone's going to harm his friend's gravesite, and it winds up being that they actually helped Al Harper come back to life. But before they can even figure that out, Silver Surfer has come and wants to know who bothered his friend's gravesite, and he doesn't even know that the friend is now possibly alive somehow. I think that I initially didn't like the issue because I wasn't too familiar with who Al Harper was. Been a while since I followed Silver Surfer titles. It's been quite some time. And so maybe in my zeal, my zest for getting back into Silver Surfer, I picked up a title where I had to do a little research on it and stuff like that. That's why initially this issue took a little bit out of me story-wise, because I didn't really was familiar with much of the background story that they wanted you to know while reading the story. But I'm glad that I did. I don't know if I'm going to still really continue to collect this series. It's up to issue 3 now, and I'm not sure if it's a limited series or not. If it's a limited series, I might be a little bit more prone to getting it. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll look up how the other stories are going before I'll lay down the money for the next 2 issues, because then if it is a limited series and I buy the next 2 issues, I'm going to feel like I have to buy then the complete set of the limited series, even if I didn't want to. So I might wait to see how these other issues are before I continue reviewing the rest of the series. But if you want me to, I definitely will. I just don't know if there's an interest out there by you guys on wanting to follow this either. Just because there's not a 100 level 100 interest on my end doesn't mean that there's not one on your end, and it's a good thing. You know what I mean? That's what I want this channel to be. Something that just because I don't like, you're more than free to like it, obviously. You know, you don't need my permission. I don't need your permission to like things. But if you are interested in it, then I definitely will be more willing to follow the series and review it, even if I'm kind of like on the fence with it at the moment. Yeah, that's my thoughts on this. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Are you a Silver Surfer fan? Do you like his story? Do you not like his story? Do you like another Herald of Galactus? Let me know down below. And until next time, peace, Nookums.